Thank you. So today we are discussing about in artificial intelligence the agent through which we can perform the task. Okay, so we can go for what is the agent and what is the criteria to choose the agent. How can agent can perform the tasks through environment? Okay, because these things are similar. We are talking about agent and environment all the time. When we are talking about the artificial intelligence, we are talking about agent and environment. So you should know about the agent. And today we only discuss about the agent. Not we are going for the types of agent. From the Friday sessions, we are discussing about the types of agent. Okay. So I'm going to share my PPT. Basically, what happened? So we have to sense the environment. That means perceive the environment according to we act. Okay, we can take an action. So we have to analyze the environment, understand the environment, the logical understanding through which we can do the work through action. So here we can use the perceptions and actions, two types of category through which agent or environment can interact with each other. Okay, so we can go through the detail one by one. I'm going to share the PPT. The PPT is visible. Yes. Okay. Okay. So I'm talking about the agents in artificial intelligence. So this is the very important topic. Those who are thinking about UGC NET and GATE, UGC NET, so they will ask the questions: what is the agent? What are the type of agent? So we are discussing about agent. So first we are discussing about what is agent. So uh, how to define agent in artificial intelligence? So we can say that agent is anything. So agent is like a human being, agent is any sensor, agent is any robotics hand, agent is any type of activities that takes action according to the information that is gained from the environment. Okay, suppose I am creating a one environment. Suppose I want to clean a room. Okay, so this is the one environment. So this is the room. Okay, so I am talking about this room, and this room there is a dirty things, too many dirty things. So here I want to embed one robot. Okay, R, so clean that room. So here look, see, our robot is act as a agent, and it will be sense the environment. So this is the environment. It will be sense the room environment. So what is the task of robot? It's sensing that room is dirty. After, according to that, it will take the action and it try to kill the room, sorry, clean the room. Okay, so that is, so we can define the agent. Agent is anything that takes the action according to the information that is gained from the environment. Okay, the agent is anything that takes the action according to information that is gained from the environment. So that is called agent. The simple definition we can call it. So here, so in artificial intelligence, we are talking about the entity, like we can take a decision making, enable the artificial decision making, and on the basis of we can take a action. So here the decision making, that means perceives the environment is the room, and we can perceive that that room is a dirty. According to we make a decision, we have to clean that room. For cleaning that room, we apply the robot to clean that room. That robot is act as a agent. It can take a action through arm all the things. Okay, so the next point, so the next point we are written, artificial intelligence is defined as a study of rational agent. Sorry, so what is the meaning of the rational agent? So we understand the agent, we understand the artificial, we can understand the intelligence. So what is the rational agent? So when we are talking about the rational, the basic definition of rational, that means the English meaning is the logical understanding. Okay, understanding, perceptions, all the things we consider. That means when we're talking about the rational agent, So rational agent can gives all the time is the good result, all the time give the perfect result. That means maximize the profit, maximize the effect. So we can use the rational agent. So here robot is act as a rational agent. That means robot definitely clean the room, okay, through vacuum cleaner, anything, whatever you're using. Now for cleaning the room, we can use the agent like a vacuum cleaner. So it's having the maximum utilization, maximum output. So it comes inside the rational agent. Okay, it's always gives the true value. That means the always perfect result. Okay, so artificial intelligence defined is the study of the rational agent. So there is no meaning if you're not getting any result. So there is no meaning of the study of the artificial intelligence. So we can say that this is the rational agent. Okay. Now, when we're talking about the AI, that means we are talking about agent and environment. The two big things. The two is a major thing. When we're talking about the environment, so we are talking about the agent and environment. So we can, the next slide, we can discuss about how can agent and environment can interact to each other to sense the environment, to understand the environment, to perceive the environment, all the things, and on the basis of patterns, past and present scenario, action will be performed by the agent. Okay, so we can say that an AI system is composed of an agent and its environment. Okay, now see, every agent can perceive its own action. Suppose I am a teacher. So what should I do? So I have to perceive the information. That means tomorrow what we have to do in the classroom, today what we have to do in the classroom, how to take attendance, how to interact to you. That is comes inside the perceive. That means I am doing the logical analysis, understanding. I can sense the environment. That means you are sitting in the classroom. The classroom for me is the environment. Okay, you are sitting in the classroom, students are for me the environment. Okay, so we have to perceive your mind, we have to analyze your mental status, we have to analyze your activities. On the basis of I have to take an action. Okay, so that is, you can say that every agent can perceive its own action. So today what I'm doing, so I know my class is 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Within that 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, I have to perform the artificial intelligence lecture. So I have perceived the environment, and on the basis of I can prepare my PPT and I'm presenting myself during this time period, 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Okay, is it clear? So every agent can perceive its own action. I think it is clear. So now, so perceiving the environment, how can perceive the environment? So I am the human being, then how can perceive and analyze the environment? Through my ear, through my brain, through my eyes. Okay, these things, we are the sensors. We are talking about the sensor, like a human being sensor. Okay, on the basis of I can perform that task. So now see, I can use my brain, I can use for using my ear and eyes for sensing the activities and analyzing all the things. So that is called perceiving the environment through sensor. Suppose I am talking about the robot, then it's having the different type of sensor: proximity sensors, sound sensor, speed sensor, heat sensor, thermal sensor. Okay, so these are the sensor that works as a perceiving the information from the environment. Okay, so I can include that point, perceiving its environment through sensor. Okay, action upon the environment through the actuator. Now understand what is the actuator. What is the actuator? Okay, so now I am the human being. The best example, though my sensors is ears, eye, and my mind. Okay, the actuator, that means through which I can perform the task. That means my hand. My hand will be writing on the board, my hand working on the laptop to do that required environment task, that is called actuator. Okay, the action upon the environment through actuator. So here, suppose a robot can perform the task through your hand, so that is called actuator. Suppose I'm talking about the cars, vehicles, automobile vehicles. Suppose I can run the automobile vehicles, then what is the actuator? Brake is the actuator, driving steering is the actuators, switches are the actuators. This act as an actuator. Okay, that means action can perform through the actuator. Okay, the action can perform through the actuator to a specific task or a specific in the specific environment. Okay, so these are the basic things we are discussing about agent in artificial intelligence. Okay, so now comes to the next slide. I think slide is visible to you. The next slide is visible. No?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the next slide. Now see, how does agent interact with the environment? So basically through two types, the agent can interact through the environment. First is the perceptions and second is the action. Now, first is the perceptions. That means, okay, first is a perception. That means how can perform the perceptions. Okay, wait, we choose the different color. Okay. So perception. So how perception, that is the meaning of analyzing the environment, logical understanding, analyze the things. This comes inside the perceptions. Okay. So suppose I am going to play somewhere field and any field, cricket or football. So before going to the ground, I can perceive the ground. What is the scenario around this ground? What is the soil conditions? What is the pitch condition? What is going inside? How many people are coming? Opposite opponents? What type of players in the opposite opponents? So these are comes inside the perceptions. That means we can create a hypothetical thinking inside your mind. Okay. So first, machine can sense the perception. According to do, it can take a action through actuator. Okay. Now see here. This is the environment. Okay. So understand this picture. The very easy picture. This is the environment, and this is the agent. So agent can sense perceptions can from the this one environment to the agent. It can perceive through the sensor. Apply the sensor. It can perceives all the conditions, logical conditions, everything, and analyze the things according to do. That is effector, actuator. We can tell it can take the action inside the environment. So how can define the perceptions? How can define the actions? So we can say that perception is a passive interaction. Now understand why I can call this perception is a passive interaction. I am calling, sorry, this is the passive interaction. I am calling this is a passive interaction. Why? Understand why I am calling this is the passive interaction? Because the agent can gain information about the environment without changing the environment. Now see, agent can take a information without changing the environment. So that's why I'm calling the perception is a passive interaction. Okay, that is like calling this is the passive interaction. We cannot change the environment conditions. We cannot change we cannot make any changes in the environment. Just we sense the environment and take the information. That's it. Okay, that is called perception. So we can call perception is a passive interaction where agent can gain information about the environment without changing the environment. So best example. So we can say that we can see the best example. Chat box. Okay, the best example chat box. On the basis of we can apply the now we can only sense the environment. That means agent can see the questions. Okay, on the basis of it can take the action, it can answer. So when talking about the action part, the action is an active. This is the active interaction through the environment. It's changing. That means agent can change the environment. So that's why I'm calling action is the active interaction where the environment is changed. When the robot moves your hand to use to remove the obstacle. So environment will be changed. Okay, now so you understand the basic. So this is the room. Okay, this is the room. This is the room. This is the dirty things. Too many dirty things. So we can apply one robot. So robot can here, it can move, take a action. Okay, so it can perceive, that means it gives the output, room is dirty. So what we have to clean that room. So it take the action through the actuator, yeah, effector, and it's changed the environment. And what will be the output? It gives like a output. How it gives the output? Okay, now see, it gives the output like this one. Now this is the room, and this is the condition of robot. Now room is clean. So now, before that, this is the environment. EV, I'm writing EV. Now here, see, same EV will be changed. That means EV and EV dash will be changed. Okay, both. Now this one is the dirty. Now this is the clean. So we can say that action is the active interactions through the environment. Okay, so how does the agent interact with the environment? Two things: perceptions and the actions. Okay, so perceptions we can call passive interaction because it cannot change anything inside the environment. But in action, we can solve the active interaction in which environment maybe not change. Okay, it not definitely we can write environment will change, maybe change. Okay, you cannot say that. So these are how the agent we can discuss about agent in the artificial intelligence and how the agent interact with the environment. Now take a one best example. So that is the cleaning of the room. So we can talking about the robot. We are talking about the two rooms. Now see, I am going to take a one new slide. Yeah, the slide is visible. No? Anyone please reply. Yeah, thank you. So this slide. So suppose we have a two room. So now see, how can build up the, now this is the two room. Okay, room A, room B. So this is the dirtiest things is there. So dirtiest things like this one distribution, maybe like this one distribution. Okay, so these things are possible. So I want to apply one robot. That means one agent. I want to deploy one agent. This is the room A, this is the room B. Both having what shape? A square. I am taking both having the square shape. Okay. So I can put a command if room is dirty, then move left, move right, and if no sorry, if so we can put a we have to clean this room. Okay, so if we find a clean, then perform left. If you find the for the A, I can put the one environment condition. If you find A is a clean, then we have to perform left. Suppose you can find a room is a dirty, then stop. Then we have to stop and move to the room B and see again apply in room B. If you find a room is clean, then move right. If again dirty, then stop and move to the here. Okay, so it will be what happened, it moves here. Suppose room is clean, then moves here, automatically moves here. Okay, the robot from A, suppose he find dirty, then automatically robot jump to the here. Okay, so again it will be perform the task, again it will jump here, again it perform the task, and again it jump here. So we can develop, this is a simple robotics technique we can develop to work like a agent plus environment. Okay, so we can call that one thing in a one line, we can call in a one line agent is equal to architect plus agent program. Okay, how can agent can take a action or perception? What is the design of the environment architecture, and how to program that agent to perform the task? So we can define agent is equal to architecture plus agent program. Okay, so on the basis of we can do all the things. So architectures, we can call that architecture is the machinery that agent execute on. So that is the robotics, so how can perform, how to develop the machines, all the things. That is called the architecture of the machine, and the basis of we can perform the task. Like take a one example, that is the compiler. Best example I'm talking about compiler. So compiler is a it's act as a whatever. I have an agent. Okay, so I have an agent. We have to put on the code on the compiler. The compiler having some architecture and having some program. Okay, some program we have written. Then on the basis of on the requirement of that program, compiler execute that program and gives the output. That is the rational agent. Okay, so these are the rational agents. Okay, so we can use a compiler also. Okay, now, so I think this slide is visible. So the next topic I'm discuss about how should the agent act in artificial intelligence. These things are very important. You should know. Otherwise, what happened when I teach a problem search, like problem search and others algorithm? So always I'm talking about agent, perceptions, actions, environment. So that time you cannot realize. Even if you cannot find out which type of agent is working for that, which type of environment. So these things are very important. Okay. So now, these are basic things. How should agent act in artificial intelligence? So first, I'm talking about the rational agent. Does the right things always does the right things? Right action is one that cause the agent to the most successful. That is the example of the rational agent. So rational agent depend upon four things. First thing, performance measure, and that define the criteria of success. Okay, so now rational agent, it gives the most successful output. So it depends upon its performance and the criteria of success. The second point, the prior knowledge of the environment. If I know the prior knowledge of environment, then we have to get a maximum utilization, or we can say the maximum profit. Okay, suppose I know my student is what type. On the basis of I can prepare the content. Okay, suppose don't take otherwise. Suppose in my class all the students are dull. Okay, that is the one condition. That is the environment condition. I perceive that my environment, that means the prior knowledge, all the student in my class is dull. Okay, but I can prepare my knowledge. What happened during my preparation of my lectures, I can prepare high-fi things, high-fi knowledge, and that time I can represent in front of my classroom, in front of my student. It is successful? No, it is not successful. It cannot a rational agent. It cannot give a maximum profit and maximum successful. Okay, so that purpose, the prior knowledge is very important for the rational agent implementation. So I should know what is your mental status, what is your mental capability to understanding, on the basis of which I can prepare the logs, prepare the lecture and prepare the PPT, all the things. So I can get a maximum output, I can get a maximum feedback from your side. Okay, otherwise what happened, I have a knowledge, I have a capability to do all the things. From my side, I can perform the best, but your feedback should be totally negative. That means environment should show no result. So no use of the agent. The total work of the agent will be go for the okay useless. All the things becomes useless. So prior knowledge of the rational agent should be mandatory. Then action that agent can perform, that is also mandatory. Then agent percept sequence to a date. That means when we are talking about the rational agent, it's follow the some pattern. Okay, pattern in which date, pattern in second date, pattern in third date. So why this rational agent follow the patterns or perception? Sometimes it's called mapping. Okay, sometimes it's called mapping, because these two terms, patterns and mapping, can help to get the maximum output. Because we have a prior knowledge, then we have the mapping, that means the tracking system, then easy to get a maximum profit. So here we can use the mapping and the pattern. Okay. Now the second point, the omniscient agent is known that the impact of the action we have can be act accordingly, but it's not possible. What happened? The omniscient agent, how to perform? It know the output. When we apply this agent, that means it's know the outcomes. He already know all the things. The outcomes should be this one. According to this, it can perform the action. So that is this is called omniscient agent. He knows the output, he know the all the condition, he know the what will be the result. So according to do, we have to perform the task. Okay. So I know what happened. Take one example. Suppose I want to organize one event. I know I have to take only 100 registration, and already I get 100 registration. That means I know my event is successful, because event is totally based on depend upon the audience. So for more successful for that event, I have to organize a very well manner. So I have to do according to the task. I have to decide my task according to do, because I have not worked on the audience. I only work on the my skills, my whatever the arrangement for that one. Okay. So audiences comes already 100. We have to require 100. So already 100 will be completed. According to do, we have to perform the task on that audience to get a maximum feedback, to make a good feedback. Okay. So we can go for the omniscient agent. Okay. So the degree of success is defined by the performance measure. So what is the degree? So if this is the node. So this is the node. So how many branches? This one is called a degree. Same here we can apply. So we can define a different type of parameters, and this all the parameters define with performance measure. Okay. Suppose I can define a student as a grade. Okay. Take one student. Okay. We have a grade. Okay. Curriculum activities. Okay. He's a internship program. He's the project. That means 4 degrees are present. According to do, I have to work on that one and have to measure the performance measure of that student environment. Okay. I'm talking about you. Okay. The perfect sequence is the entire sequence of perceptions by the agent will be the present moment. Okay. So now same things, we can perform the task on the basis of the pattern, previous pattern and the present pattern. We can match, percept and find out the information. According to do, we perform the task to maximize the performance. So the knowledge of agent about the information, environment. So if you know the environment knowledge, so like best example is the classroom teaching. I know the environment of my classroom on the basis of I can prepare my lectures, I can perform my task. And most of the important in artificial intelligence, what action can be agent perform? Okay, so whatever we can action, we know all the things, but I cannot perform any action inside the environment. So no use of that artificial intelligence. No use of the use of the perceptions. So these things are coming up. So you should how should the agent act in the artificial intelligence? These are the some important points. We can explore on more and more things. Okay. Now here two things I can discuss. One thing is that I'm going to discuss about mapping of the perfect sequence up to the action. So these are the technical terms. Okay, so don't be confused. Okay, so sometimes maybe confuse this type of word. Mapping of percept sequence. So what is the meaning of the mapping of the percept sequence? That means we know the action of agent depend upon completely the perception, like perceptions may be, what is the perception may be? History or present. Okay, history or present. On the basis of we can create a sequence. Same here we can make a sequence. So now suppose I want to go to US. So, and I want to search the job. So mapping of perception, how can work? Now see, my mind, how can work? So first I can search on the job from 2010 to 2017, and I can apply my job category in software engineering. What is the condition? What is the requirement? On the basis of I can prepare myself, what is the requirement, what type of requirement for the good job, for the good salary. So on the basis of history, I can prepare all the things. Okay, on the basis of history, I can mapping of percept sequence to performing the task. Now present scenario. So in present scenario, I can see what happened in nowadays. That means present scenario, that means talking about 1 to 3 months, and we are taking about current 1 year. Okay, so here history, that means you are taking minimum 10 years. You can go for. Wait, my pen is not working. Yeah, it's working. So suppose I can here, I can take 2000, sorry. This is my history. I can take present year 2017 to 2020. Now, I don't know, sir, this is the also history, this is also history. Okay. So I can map this category inside this history. I can map this category into the present. On the basis of I can perform the task or action. So that is the mapping of percept sequence. Okay. So these things are there, and that is one term is autonomy. Okay. Autonomy. It also helps to understand the environment. That means the behavior of agent depend upon on its own experience, as well as we can say that built-in knowledge of the agent installed by the agent designer. Okay, so autonomy is best example of is the autopilot car or plane. That means we can already develop a system or agent for the predefined things. Okay, on the basis of our knowledge, on the basis of whatever the designer want to do, perform the task through the agent. Okay, so these are the autopilot and auto cars are the same part of the autonomy. That means agents depend on its own experience and as well as built-in knowledge of the agent installed by the agent designer. So the best example, chat box. So here agent designer, what we have to do, it can be perform different questions. It can ask different questions. On the basis of it can reply or it can be answered. That means designer, whatever you want to ask, he can ask. Suppose I can build my chat box and the first question I'm going to ask, what is my name? So you can put the answer. Otherwise, it can, for first question, it only display what is my name. It cannot display how are you. So that is the chat box is the best example for the autonomy. That means Agent depend upon its own experience and build up the knowledge of agent installed by the agent designer. And on the basis of we can generate the experience and we can give the output. Okay, so these are the things for the agent. So in the next class, we are going to study about types of agent, structure of agent. We are going to about simple reflex agent. We are going to about model-based reflex agent. We are going to about goal-based agent. We are going to about learning agent, utility-based agent. We are going to discuss all the things. And your agent chapter is over. That means if you know the if you know the what is AI, what is the use and disadvantage career, after that we have to move for the agent. Okay, because these are very important things. All the time we are going to use. Okay. So most of the times they will ask you what is agent, how can it work, these things. How does agent interact with the environment? What is the environment? What is the perception, perceiving? What is the action? Okay, what is the actuator? What is the effectors? Okay, activator and effectors are the same things. Okay, so these things are there. Maybe I think small. The things are clear, visible to you or not? Yeah, anyone can reply me. The things are clear, visible to you. Yeah, yeah, little bit more large, a small. Okay, so anyone feeling bored? Because these are the theory classes. So if you are feeling bored, then you can tell me. So now, do one thing. When you try to study the artificial intelligence, so visualize the things nearby you. Then on the basis of you can create your logic and write a code. That is the artificial intelligence, the basic things. So the next class we are discussing about one term, PACE, PEAS. I'm going to discuss about this word. PEAS. PEAS. Okay. So this word this one is the why are you using? That means performance. This was E for environment, A for actuator, S for sensor. On in these things all are becomes agent, belong to AI. AI can apply the agent, agent can perform this one task. Performance, environment, actuator, and sensor. So we can go for taxi driver example. Okay, then we can go define what is the here performance, what is the here environment for the in respect to the taxi driver. It's respect to the taxi driver, what is the performance, what is the environment, what is the actuator, and what is the sensor. Suppose I'm talking about the teacher, with respect to teacher, performance, environment, actuator, and sensor will be changed. Okay, so be careful. All the time, same pace is not equal. So on the basis of agent type, your performance, environment, actuator, and sensor will be changed. Okay. So anyone doubt regarding today's lecture? Yeah, anyone doubt regarding today's lecture?